Helene, obviously, it was a big storm. It was a huge storm causing significant problems all across the southeast. We had the highest surge right here along the west coast of Florida, causing catastrophic flooding out on the barrier islands with significant damage.
When I first saw the damage from Hurricane Helene, it was unbelievable. It was devastating. I have never seen our area go through something like that. We went on the air with information about getting assistance with volunteers, what they needed to know to go get food, where they could get meals. We provided information where they could apply for FEMA. When Hurricane Milton hit, it was just 2 weeks after Hurricane Helene.
It was a different story. It wasn't just coastal residents, it was everybody. I was expecting a more widespread damage field when it came to Milton. But what I saw is packets of areas that really were impacted.
Cleanup efforts were massive, and it was just amazing to see our community come together and work together to help so many people in need.
Before Helene hit, we did put out a first alert weather day to let our viewers know this was going to be a high impact storm for us. That whole morning was really intense. When we were doing Facebook Lives, the comment section was constant with people saying, "This wind's really bad, it's really intense, it's getting worse."
There weren't enough hours in the day to get out all the information you felt like was important to people, but you had to do it. You were just helping people with their most basic needs at that point. You know, you're telling people like where you can get water, where you can get a hot meal, where you can get gasoline, how you can tarp your house.
We definitely saw loss of life with Helene. You live here, you know the people that live here, you care about them. You love them, you love being here, you love being a part of the community.
It really felt like this was our purpose. We were doing something that people really needed at that point.
Now that Helene has hit our area, people realize the power of Mother Nature. And I think moving forward, people will really heed weather warnings in a much more serious fashion.
Once we realized we were in the path of Hurricane Helene, we wanted to alert our viewers as fast as possible and give them the most advanced notice as accurately possible as well. And we ended up having both of those. We ended up having a historic river level along the New River, the most we've ever seen before, and the tornadoes all day long. It gave us a sick feeling, really, knowing that those rivers were coming up so fast and knowing that people were living alongside these areas that were going to get flooded.
Here at the station, they decided to do a water drive, a water bottle collection. And the people stepped up and stepped out. Thousands and thousands of, not just bottles of water, we're talking thousands of pounds of water. I was tasked with being boots on the ground down in Galax. They were without power for weeks, and the water was vital to them being able to live their everyday lives. Speaking with the people who were in actual tears, sobbing tears, thanking the people that were there to deliver the bottles of water, to deliver those much needed supplies, it hit home. People are still picking up pieces. Some places will be totally changed forever.
Our goal is to be that source for everyday weather, even when the weather's nice, so that they trust us when we have a life-threatening weather event like Helene. That really is the most important thing for me, is to make sure that people get the best information, the fastest that we can possibly give that to them, and get it from a local source.